So just over 4 years ago, I uploaded my very first video on Test Drive Unlimited Solo Crown, which at that time we knew it as TD3, but now we've gotten a bombshell of a tease from Test Drive Unlimited Solo Crown, Nakan, and KT. I mean, I've gotten this video from Vivian Hughes, which is pretty interesting. We've gotten this little screenshot and 3 others I'm going to showcase to you later on in this video of the said ARG from the websites. And speaking of ARG and website, yes, there's a custom website covering this whole marketing plan. This is it, and it has 2 different countdowns. Now, TDU fans, I would be lying to you if I said it's not time to get hyped. So let's cover this all in today's video and see what we have in store for us. Because Vivian Hughes sent me this email, TDUSC, an invitation to the inner circle. Hi Alex, I had to reach out personally and record a special message just for you. If you accept the challenge, your missions will begin on Monday, May 27th. Can't wait to see you crush it. Plus, stay tuned for a special announcement on May 30th. And let's take a look at what the video actually says.
Hello Alex, long time no see. I've got a mission for you. Follow the link to join the challenge and show us what you've got.
Okay, so she said that, and let's head to the website really quick and see what that's all about. So this is it, a countdown showing 4 days, 19 hours, in fact, almost exactly. So this is going to be at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. UTC. If you're on the West Coast, you're 3 hours behind me, so that's 9 a.m. West Coast time. But there's also a smaller timer at the bottom there showing just over 2 days and 2 days and 3 hours basically now, which is obviously Monday. That's when that's going to start. The 4-day countdown is for May 30th. So we're going to have some massive announcement on May 30th. And starting Monday, it seems we're going to be having 5 different missions, which I will be live streaming each time. And by the way, this is pretty big, so I'm partnered up with Logitech to give away a Logitech G923 wheel for you guys. On Monday's stream, I'm going to announce how you can enter the giveaway, and on Thursday, I'm going to announce the winner. So good luck to you guys on that. I can't wait for that, but let's get back to this. So if you need more context on this, the actual tweet that TDSC said was this: Dear members, a major milestone is about to be reached for TDUSC. Join the event now. So it seems whatever this whole marketing thing is pertaining to, it's a major milestone. Now, a play test isn't really major milestone enough for them to tweet out and give us a countdown. Neither is a playtest recap. So I think it's definitely fair to say that wherever we're about to get is probably going to be a release date, because that seems like a major milestone. Very worthy of an ARG and a countdown. So now that I've showed you all of this, let's go in depth about what this all means, an ARG, all the different screenshots I teased you in the beginning of the video, and more. Let's go. Okay, so what is an ARG exactly? So an ARG is an alternate reality game, and this isn't the first time it's been done in terms of promoting a game's announcement or something of that sorts. I mean, taking a look at some very large ones, we had No Man's Sky, which had one called Waking Titan, which actually at one point had viewers watching a live stream of a hamster to find clues about an upcoming update for No Man's Sky. And going back, you had one for Overwatch, in which they used an ARG to announce a new character. But I think the biggest, most famous one is Portal 2. Now, this is going way back, but basically, Valve had a way to announce Portal 2, and they did it in one hell of a way. You had to play the original Portal game, which they added an update where you had to kind of use transmission radios to find them in the right spot, get a Morse code, play other games, and then eventually find out Portal 2 was getting announced. So ARGs definitely announced something large. They aren't just like, oh, here's a playtest, just a small little information that we're getting. Normally, an ARG for promotion is a bombshell of a news. So taking a look at how it's been done in the past kind of makes you to believe, well, a release date for this is very fair to assume, maybe even more information as well. But whatever we're going to learn about it, you either have 2 choices. You can participate in this ARG and find out little teasers along the way, or you can just wait until May 30th and get the bombshell of a news without any teasers beforehand. Now, you guys know I like teasers, so Vivian Hughes, I will accept your message. Now to go further with that, there was a new channel in the official Discord, which by the way, link right here above my head if you want to go and join the actual conversation. discord.gg/testdrive. Very simple to input. But anyways, there are 2 new channels that they added in this. So you have Origin's announcement, which was just a tweet so far, then Origin's chat, which has some people already guessing what the pictures pertain to, what we could be learning, and much more. So let's talk about that. So on the website, you can obviously see the 2 counters, the test drive logo, the stay tuned for special announcement, the 5 missions from Vivian Hughes, and a little blurred background behind it. Now, that blurred background is this, a screenshot of a home. Now you can see a car covered in a tarp, a desk with a headset, and some other things on there as well. But with that being said, there was also 2 other screenshots that were shown. We had this, a background of a garage with 6 different covered vehicles. Then you had this, missions, which showed top secret. What I'd like to assume on there are 3 mugshots, or a mugshot, a picture of a camera. Honestly, I'm not too certain. A keyboard, the top secret files on the right hand side, and just, basic desk decor. So let's go in depth about what this could actually be. Now, huge shout out to the person who found these, which is Auto Samurai, and they are a street, by the way. So hey, if you want to join the street clan, all I'm saying, streets are the smartest clan in the group. I mean, we had someone who found this. It makes perfect sense, right? I also want to remind you guys, the name Origin means a point or place where something begins. And I've been saying the marketing has to kick off. And is this where it begins? TDC Origins? Probably so. Or maybe it could also mean that we're learning more about the lore of the game, and etc, etc, because there is this whole thing about the Radiants and the Sharps and the Streets clan, how the Radiant basically runs the organization and Vivian Hughes is the committee member or manager. I honestly forgot the specific title that she has, but let me not be lazy because I just got an email and she's actually the president of the Solo Crown organization committee. There we go. I didn't laze out and I actually went back to the email to check. But anyways, these pictures are part of background. Now, what that would lead me to believe, if we have 5 missions, I don't think these are the mission screens. Now, the background names is BG Missions, BG Garage, and BG Home. So taking a look at BG Home, obviously this is the home screen. So on Monday, when this whole thing starts off, this is the very first thing we will see. Now, BG Garage, I would assume, because this is an ARG, again, alternate reality game, as we progress through the game, these vehicles will get uncovered. So maybe we'll learn about some more vehicles or something of that sorts. And BG Missions is what I like to assume where we get the missions that we have to play through. So these things on the desk here, again, hard to really read much of it. I don't think the books are anything. I think that's just decor. Same thing with the mug and the plant. If I zoom in, you guys can see there are these 3 mug shots. This one, the face is blurred out, so we can't really tell. This, I don't think it was a mugshot. It might be like a printed out picture of a camera. Like someone took a picture and this is used as evidence. Honestly, that's the best guess. And this seems to be another mugshot. Now, it is possible we can have the Streets and the Sharps clan. Maybe both of them were arrested at some point. Now, I don't think this hints to police being in the game either. I think this is just obviously an ARG, and this is just learning about the lore of it. But that's the only thing relevant that I can see in this picture. And it's worth noting, this vehicle looks kind of familiar, and when we go to the garage edition, I'll show you. So this is the garage picture. Now, I have a brightened up version, which I'll show you guys as well. But taking a look, I'd want to say there are 6 different cars. Maybe this also might mean garages are confirmed in TDUSC. I mean, I sure would hope so, because that's something we all want. Am I right? It only makes sense. So hopefully this is a garage that we see, and even better if this is actually what it looks like in game as well. But again, these are artwork images, so it's not actually in game or in engine, but fingers crossed we do see garages at launch anyways. So 6 different cars. Let's guess them. So here's the brightened up picture that I did for you guys. And now let me show you what my guesses for these 6 cars are. So right here are my 6 guesses. The Camaro ZL11LE. I kind of think this because, well, there's this hump at the back end and it has a high hood, little small bulge there, kind of a flat hood per se, and the antenna. Next, I have no damn idea. If you know and you can guess it, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. The back, I want to say the Jaguar F-Type SVR, because of the antenna, the high hood, You can kind of see that Jaguar front end poking a bit and just that long hood as well. Now on the left side, I want to say an Audi R8, but the issue is I don't know what version. But this bulge here makes me think it's an R8. Some people in the chat are guessing a Bugatti Chiron. The rear end kind of doesn't give that to me, that rear silhouette. But again, these are cloth covered vehicles, so it's gonna be hard. But the one I think we can all agree on is that this is a fucking Range Rover SVR. There's no other way anyone could tell us otherwise. This, without a doubt, is a Range Rover SVR. You can just tell, which is quite funny because a Range Rover, I feel like, is one of the very few vehicles where you put a cover on it, everyone knows what you're hiding. Say actually a G65 as well. I feel like those two are fairly easy to pick out. But anyways, at the rear end though, I can't tell. Some people are saying this is an Aston Martin. Some people are saying this is an AMG. Honestly, I can't really tell. The hood is pretty long, so Aston Martin or an AMG definitely makes sense in that, but I might want to lean on Aston Martin, but I can't really tell you for sure. But that's just my guesses of what we might get revealed during this whole ARG process. But yeah, those are my 6 guesses on what we might be seeing in this whole garage and revealed to us during this whole next 5 missions starting on Monday. Now, don't forget, in the description below, I'm going to leave a link to the live stream, which you guys can go ahead and check out as we learn more about these 3 images and what Vivian has asked me to do, as well as, of course, the G923 wheel giveaway starting on Monday, ending an announcement on Thursday, because this seems like a major milestone, so why not provide back to you guys. And huge shout out to Logitech for partnering up with me to do this giveaway. But that's all I have to say for this video, guys. If you did enjoy, leave a comment down below on your thoughts on what you think is in the garage and what's going to be revealed to us. But I do have some very high hopes for this whole ARG and next week's Thursday's announcement, because an ARG is a big announcement. So release date, fingers crossed, pre-orders are going with that. I'm amped. And I cannot wait to see what that's going to entail. But that's all I have to say for this video, guys. I'm Alex7, and I'll see you in another one. I'm out. Peace.